Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Recently I've been building Tamiya's F-4S Navy Phantom and I've recently finished it, so I thought I would do a quick review of how the build went and what I used for the model kit. So it went together pretty well. It was a nice kit to build. It's my second of the model kit. It was my second build of it. It was really fun and enjoyable. I bought some aftermarket decals for it, so it's a different squadron to my last build. But yeah, it went together quite well. Here's a quick look at it. I built it in the as the Sundowners Phantom, as a F-4S Sundowners. I think it went quite well. It looks, in my opinion, particularly quite nice. I will now show you the paints I used for it. I used the Tamiya XF7 flat red. This is what I used for I airbrushed for the fuel tanks underneath, because from some images it appeared to have the fuel tanks appeared to be like red on the tips, so that's what I did for the fuel tanks. Obviously I used flat white XF2 by Tamiya. That was a lovely paint to use. It was my first time ever using it, and it was a really easy white to go on, because white isn't a particularly best paint to go on. So yeah, that was quite nice to go on. For the main grey, I used XF19 Sky Grey. This was also very nice, as it just went on quite flat, and I put this on all the models also as like a primer, but in certain areas, because it made it quite dark and quite nice, almost giving it a appreciated look, which was very nice. This is my first model kit I fully airbrushed, so I didn't go all out, so I didn't use pre-shading techniques, that kind of thing. Yeah, I used Humbrol 85 for the black. That was just for the wheels, because I don't really, I have a black Tamiya black, but it's flat black and it's not really made for tyres. I also used Tamiya 11 silver, which was like a flat aluminium kind of colour. It's really quite a pure silver, so it's much stronger silver. And I also used it for the afterburners, that kind of thing. For the missiles, I just used flat white and then the grey, which was quite easy. The tools I used some basic clippers to get them off the sprues. I used scissors, little tweezers. I used a scalpel to shave off excess plastic, and sometimes to cut smaller parts from the sprue. Different shaped blades for my scalpel. I used my scissors, and in certain points as well, I also used a 4H pencil. Just go in there, give it like the effect of chipping. The glues I used Revell contactor, and I used just standard PVA for the canopy, so the canopy would go down and it wouldn't ruin the paintwork on the canopy, and it wouldn't melt the plastic. I also used, in certain parts, Panaline accent wash. I also used Decal Soft for the decals. You have to be really careful with Decal Soft, because if you haven't put a gloss coat over it and you use it on something like a Tamiya paint, it can often take off a layer of the paint, so I had to watch out for that. One thing I recommend if you're going to use your airbrush to make this kit is airbrush cleaner. That was I used Vallejo's airbrush cleaner. You just feed it through and you spray it out like that, and it cleans the inside of the airbrush. So that is all the paints I used for paints and the detailed parts I used for the model kit. I will now leave you with some photos of the finished build. Thank you for watching, and see you later.